Okay, folks, today's models will be Tasha, the first non-fungible dog, and Dollar. Sit down, Tasha. Sit. Sit. All right, don't sit. All right, I'm going to start this video. This is an update for the GoFundMe page. I need to take care of a little business. There's a lot of people volunteering. You wouldn't believe how many people I got volunteering to take a free dog if I have to rehome them. You know what? The first people that get called for any rehoming dogs will come off the donation list. If you cannot afford a donation of the price of a bag of dog food, you can't afford a dog. And let me tell you something I noticed getting run out of Walmart. I was at Walmart, I figured, well, I'm holding up a little sign here to get people to share this on their social media. I wasn't even asking for money. I was asking for shares. And maybe it would have worked better if I would have said veteran needs beer. They probably would have let me stay there if I was asking for beer money. But I was there for 5 or 6 hours, and I had countless people. Of course, I had the little ones out there, because nobody's going to come up if they didn't see me sitting there, but they seen the dogs. First thing they do is, are you giving them away? If you need a place for them, we'll be glad to take one. You know what? 100% of the people that did that were all addicts. When I say addicts, I don't mean drug addicts. They could have been drug. I don't know, but they, the ashtrays full of cigarettes, and it's just really, the kind of people that they can't afford to keep tires on their vehicle, much less, they want a free dog. They want something for free. And there's plenty of dogs at the pound, mutts. That's why the pounds are so full of puppy mill dogs and everything, because people don't want to take any responsibility for them. But anyway, for all y'all folks out there asking, saying, oh, I'll take a dog if you need to rehome it. The first people I'm calling, if it comes down to that, and I'm going to get to that in a minute, all the people that have donated will get first choice. If I have to say, well, these two will not be it. These are the smallest. I mean, Dollar's the smallest male I've ever had. And so is Tasha's the smallest female I've ever had. I mean, she stands real nice. I mean, look, let me pose. I mean, get out of the way, Dollar. I mean, if it wasn't for their size, they could go to the show ring, but their size precludes it. Probably this one and this one and probably Jadzia and I'm gonna guess Abner, maybe Troy will go with me. I'll just sell the farm and sell everything and rehome most of them. And that's going to happen if there's no miracles, no bank's going to give me no loan. And my credit score right now, I checked it again, I'm pushing 800. 800 credit score, can't get a loan. All right, so I'll be selling the farm. I'm going to let it go for probably $2,000 an acre. If anybody knows a pig farmer, somebody wants to set up a commercial poultry operation, or maybe a mosque, because that's what my local neighbors deserve. They deserve, since they think I'm so bad, when I sell it, I'm going to make sure that somebody buys it that they deserve, because they've been so nice to me. I'm going to make sure they get what they deserve. And I got a special note here. I've prayed about this for a time, and actually the answer that people are going to give me to this note was also came to me. For all those people that claim to be Christians that have looked down their nose at me on Facebook, all those people that like to look down your nose and say, you're a breeder, you're the problem for everything. I got a special word for you from Yeshua. And it's in Matthew 25, verses 42 through 45. Now, I already know what your objection to that verse is going to be, and I'm going to give you the answer to your objection. The answer to the objection that you're going to have to Matthew 25, 42 through 45 can be found in Matthew 15, verses 26 through 27. All right, now that I've got that covered, let's see, what else did I want to go to? Okay, here's my plans. Unless some miracle happens and I can get these guys built some kind of shelter, I'm going to breed all my females for warm weather. Because, face it, I won't be able to do anything in cold weather. That's why I'm going to breed them all. And I'm going to, when we sell all the babies, that'll cover the debt. In other words, I'm going to clear my debt. And that way, when I sell the car, the tractor, the farm, I'll probably take that money and put it into a camper trailer. And me and 4 or 5 of the little guys will just drive around the country till we die. So that's right now what's looking like what's going to happen. If you go to the GoFundMe page, you'll see why. It's been 6 days since I've had a donation. That's why I've waited so long to make this video, is because I had to make sure the newspaper ads ran. I took out little quarter-page newspaper things. All it said was, disabled vet needs your help. I've sent postal letters, snail mail, some people call it, to every church around here. And I've made sure all the big churches, the ones that spend millions of dollars on their buildings, I mean the multi-million, you know the ones, the multi-million-dollar big cathedrals, I made sure I stuck the notice in their doors. On Facebook, I've run as an ad, you know, those little ads that show up on Facebook, and Facebook shows me that over 15,000 people have seen about the kennel burning down. And out of all of that, all of the phone calls, the paper letters I've sent them from everybody from Chewy, all the pet supply places, the veterans places. I have got exactly 0 responses. Nobody has even called me to ask me what the deal was. So out of all those ads, all that stuff, I got 0. And that's where it came to me to put this Matthew 25, verse 42 through 45. So right now, because of what the results of all my advertising and everything, I mean, if there would have been even 3 or 4 people calling up and saying, hey, what happened? I seen this and you know, what happened? 0 responses. And here's the really weird part. The help that I have got, I want to say thank you. It was great. I've got more help from strangers than people that have told me they're my friends, they love you, and all like that. I got more help and more support from perfect strangers. That might go to show you what's going to happen when something bad happens to you. All those loved ones and the friends, they'll all be fair weather friends. When things go south for you, it's like, phew, they're gone. Oh, you know, and here's the neat thing about the fair weather friend. When you talk to them, they're like, oh, yeah. And they're all, oh, I'm so sorry for you. I mean, there's people I know on the internet that say, oh, we're here, we're so sorry. But they won't say one word on their YouTube channels, you know, about it. They won't lift a finger to give you a shout out or nothing. They claim to be Christians too. That's why I really think, well, he said Jesus talked about the narrow gate and the wide gate. I don't think there's going to be maybe 0.5% of the whole United States population that might make it up there to heaven. If a meteorite struck right now, I can honestly say in my 61 years of life, I've only met maybe a couple of handfuls of people that I think I'm going to see on the other side. Because I know, and a lot of people will say, well, you're not going. Well, if I'm not going, I know you ain't going. But that's kind of weird. That's weird. So this is my update video, and like I say, it's been 10 days since I made the last video. It's been 6 days since there has been any donations. I have, out of all the letters, all the newspaper ads and everything, I haven't even got a phone call asking what's up, what happened, nothing. So as far as the purebred dog industry goes, if what's happening to the miniature pinchers is happening to the other breeds, which I can understand. If anybody's ever been to a dog show, it's like the biggest backstabbing match you've ever seen. It's like everybody's trying to get over on somebody, and really, I mean, well, I can't say anything because the farming industry, any of the animal husbandry, horses, goats, whatever animal you're trying to sell, it's like, how big a lie can I tell? Which is why I operated my kennel on a trustless thing. I posted to this day, you can go on there and look at all my bitches, look at all the dogs, and their certifications are right there for you to inspect. There's no trust me, no saying, I can tell you all I want that. Oh yeah, Abner's, he's grand champion, and he looks great, and all like that. What do? I put his certifications up there. His certification bloodline is online for everybody to see. And the amount of breeders that do that is you could probably count on one fingers and toes in the whole country. So folks, that's the plan. Unless something changes, we're going to have a big breeding go on for when the weather warms up, and we're going to clear off the debt and sell everything that won't fit in a gooseneck. I'll probably keep the pickup truck and get me a gooseneck trailer, probably convert a horse trailer. That would probably work good, and that'll be the end of Little Trucker Kennel unless something happens.